episode 2. This time we're going to talk about proxy services and where to buy figurines. Okay, technically we're going to talk about shipping and the problems that we had. First, we're going to talk about what's that place? Big in Japan. Do you want to start with that?
As I'm not sure if everyone knows, but...
Oh, first we should introduce ourselves. I'm Kit, this is Sega. Okay, let's go. No, so, little backstory. Back last year, probably around September, Shinji and Kaoru prize figures were announced. Because there was a Shinji and Kaoru figure announced at the Summer One Fest, which we were excited for, but it turned out to be lame. It was basically them in like some weird like falling grabbing pose, and it was.
Hey, it was a good concept.
Yeah, it was great. It's just that the figurine itself looked terrible, and so we were like, all the fans of Shinji and Kaoru were like, oh, what are we gonna do? So, but then they announced a really great set of prize figures, which is Shinji and Kaoru, and Shinji is listening to his Walkman, and Kaoru can share like the walk. It's basically a famous picture of like them under like the starry sky. I think it was like the album cover for the third movie. Yeah, third movie. So we were very excited for that. And Sega here ordered the figurines before I did because Big in Japan's order listing closed really early. But unfortunately I got in somehow. And then tell them what happened more recently.
What happened?
What Big in Japan did to your order.
Oh, they canceled it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they canceled her order, which we thought it was weird because she ordered before I did. But I paid up front and she didn't, so that's probably more of the factor.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were very disappointed.
I ordered them as soon as they came out.
Yep, we literally were hitting refresh on the page. Like, constantly. But yeah, Big in Japan, I don't know, like, a lot of people were complaining, and people are still complaining now because they seem to have a lot of trouble with their prize figure stock.
It's because they're Sega. Sega is being retarded.
It's mostly Sega. I did have a comment about that. I mean, Sega, obviously, like, their game distribution is a bit, like, lacking. But their merchandise marketing is, like, amazing. You know that Shine Sprite pillow I have? It's Sega for some reason.
What?
Yeah, it's Sega.
What?
The tag says Sega, but it's clearly Mario Sunshine, so I was like, okay, that's interesting. I wish Nintendo's marketing was good. Like, they actually put out price figures and stuff.
Yeah, I wish it was good too.
I'm guessing that's against Nintendo's policy or something.
I wish Nintendo knew how to do things right.
Yeah, that is a wish a lot of us.
Amiibos.
That's a whole different topic of another day.
Hey, those are figures too, so...
I know, they are figures too.
I'm sure everyone knows about Amiibos.
So, in the same regard of, proxy services, tell them about shipping. And your good friends, the USPS.
By the way, everyone, USPS is garbage. Even if an EMS order can possibly take a month because USPS is garbage.
They're garbage now.
Yeah, I mean...
They're guild.
Think about what happened.
Huh?
Think about what happened, though. I mean, it was due to the winter storm.
Yeah, but... Do you not see how big she is? Like...
Things can happen.
Yeah, but okay, I can understand it being late by like a week or two, but for a whole month, over a month.
The story is that Sega ordered the Aniplex exclusive Hobusafer figure, or Devil Homura figurine, and it was supposed to come to her in February, but we've had March. We've had snowstorms, so like.
We had snowstorms.
So USPS kept saying, "Oh, no."
We had a snowstorm in
back-to-back snow.
We
had
3 weeks of snow.
It was shipped out March 6th, and around that time, that was when there were snowstorms going on.
Constantly.
I'm not sure if there were snowstorms in New York.
There were. They had it worse than us.
If
Okay,
we're
but-
having it, up north has it worse.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But no,
because the Japanese post was smart and decided to send it to the New York post office, the New York
Well,
International.
that's where they would
thing.
get it first. It's more likely. But the
There's
thing,
another one for they could have sent it to, but
the thing was, USPS kept misinforming her, saying like, "Oh, your package is still in Japan. Oh, it's not."
one
Oh.
person said that it was here. It was at
In our
the
post
JFK. If you guys get figures a lot, you would know that you would know the JFK post office. That's where a lot of packages go to.
International.
Yeah, it's actually not a post office. It's actually an airport, but that's where the mail happens to go to.
Where the airmail goes.
Yeah. But yeah, like,
At least you got her.
with the Star Locker was freaking a miracle. Which,
So, just a lesson for all of you, maybe watchers or listeners. Oh my goodness. Don't give up and fight for your stuff.
okay, here's what I'll tell you: is that you can call USPS as much as you want, but there is a possibility that they will not be helpful. Actually, it's probably an 80% chance they won't be helpful, and there's a
They won't
probably
be or they will be.
and they won't be helpful. There's a high chance that you will get a rude person as well, because it seems like everyone in the USPS hates their job. So that sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks. Like, throughout the whole thing, they weren't helpful at all. I made at least, 2 cases on her, and they didn't call me back at all. But I just happened to have checked my tracking, and it said, oh, yeah, it's available to pick up. Nobody told me that it was coming or nothing. They didn't tell me, oh, yeah, hey, we found your package. It was just... And... I don't know. I don't know where it was for those 3 weeks, but I mean, she made it, I guess, which is great. Just, I guess, if you have a lost package, don't lose hope. And
EMS
you just have to wait. You just have to wait it out as best you can do. You can call USPS as much as you want, but most likely they won't be helpful.
Just to clarify, Devil Home Route was EMS shipping. EMS shipping is the best shipping you can get, other than one day, which you will not get for figurines anyway, unless you pay a little crap ton of money. Just a tip for shipping. I know sometimes a lot of people say well, it's gonna get to me anyway. Let me do the cheap shipping. Let me do Sal. Let me do okay. So a quick shipping guide. When it says unregistered, never ever go for that ever. Never. If you just want to waste your money, go for unregistered. That's whatever. That's on you. Go for registered at least. Sal is still risky, but it's cheaper. EMS is your best bet because it's tracking. It's just more expensive.
If you have a choice, go for airmail.
Yeah, go for airmail.
Which is registered.
Because it's registered.
I believe it is also. I believe it's insured as well.
It should be. Depends. The tip for shipping is that the least amount of time it's away from the destination site, or the least amount of time it's from the origin site to your destination, the less risk you have to deal with. The longer it's away from you, the more increased risk you will have.
But see, the thing is, now that my other story comes into play.
Here we go.
Because I had one package. This is all in the same couple of weeks. I had one package from somebody else. Who it was a Japanese seller that I had bought Star Locker from, and
I thought you got it from the company.
No. I actually canceled that one because the person that was selling it was actually selling it a heck of a lot cheaper than where I was gonna get it from.
They just didn't want it anymore.
They were selling it. No, they just brought a lot and decided to sell it.
Oh.
But they were selling it about just as much as how much it was in Big in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with free shipping, so that's why I went ahead and got it.
We're not fans of Big in Japan right now.
But I was like, okay, well, hopefully this package will make it to me. Okay, you know what? It made it to America. It made it to America. And it looked like it made it to my house, but apparently it was undeliverable.
What? I think it's tiny.
Yeah, it literally said undeliverable. So I was like, okay, well, what the heck's going on with my package? Okay, I called. One day I was calling about a home Lucifer, but I happened to be like, okay, well, let me ask about this package too. Lady was like, you should go to the post office. I was like, go to the local post office. I was like, okay, sure. And I go there. I asked them, hey, is my package here? They were like, we won't, like, they pretty much were not going to even look for my package.
No,
they hurried me away saying, hey, it'll be redelivered tomorrow because, and basically what happened was we gave this to the wrong carrier, but it'll come back to you. Next day comes, it did not get delivered. There was a case out on it, and I got one call, and they said that, oh, we'll try to find it, but this possibility was going back to Japan, which was sucky because then I would have to actually pay shipping to get that to come back to me, and that's a waste of money.
Yep.
And
sometimes people try to tell you, like, well, you get a full refund. I'm like, no, I don't want a full refund.
No,
I want my product.
The item. So, but yeah, like, it was a possibility it was coming back to Japan. So, I waited. It just wasn't coming back. So then, one day, randomly, Home Lucifer was at the post office when I checked the tracking on her. I was checking every day. So she randomly came to the post office. I was like, okay, well, let me go to the post office and go get her. Because for some reason, it didn't even try to deliver it. They just was like, oh, here, it's available for pickup. Didn't even try to deliver it. I'm pretty sure they didn't try to deliver it.
I think they already had a vendetta against you.
What they did was, I think they just automatically gave me that, oh, sorry, we missed you slip, and didn't even
I'll just compare. Okay.
So.
I'll just match committing. Okay.
So,
how many days did you wait for Home Lucifer?
It was.
That was after she was supposed to be delivered.
Oh, I waited like a day or two, but.
Oh. I thought she would have been 21 days or something.
No, you don't. I went the day 2 days after she was.
No, not after they had it. Like when you were supposed to have gotten her, and then the post office screwed up and all that.
Yeah. I waited a long time.
Like a month, I think.
It was over a month.
Over a month.
Yeah, it was over a month, and so I went to the post office to get her because I was like, I can't believe this is true. I was pretty sure I was waiting for something else to happen, for them to say it was damaged. I was waiting for him to pull out the big, because if your stuff is damaged, they will put it in a bag and put a note in it saying, hey, sorry, but we damaged your stuff. We can't do anything about it here. But here's the damaged product. Sorry. So
they do that so like you can get like insurance for your item. Sometimes companies like either they'll let you send it back and you get like sometimes they'll be nice. Like Good Smile and them are pretty nice. Like they'll send you like a replacement item.
Yeah.
And sometimes like they'll say just keep it and we'll send you a replacement. Like if you send them proof that it's damaged, they'll just send you a replacement so they don't have to deal with extra shipping.
But yeah, I was waiting.
But some places will just give you a flat refund when that's not what you want.
But yeah, I was waiting for him to pull out a big bag saying that it was damaged because I wouldn't have been surprised at this point. But I gave him my slip. He goes in the back. He comes back out. It was a small package. And I was like, that's not her. I know for a fact that's not her. But he comes back. He comes up to me, hands me the package. It says my name and my address on it. I looked at it and I was like, holy crap, this is the star locket. Holy crap. This is the star locket. I even looked at the tracking number. Trust me, I knew the tracking numbers because I had to keep telling the customer service the numbers. I looked at it and I was like, holy crap, this is my star locket. I had no idea where this was. So I was like, when he showed me that, I was like, okay, this is mine. Please don't take it back to the bag. This is mine. I will show you any proof that you need. I need to show you that this is mine. So then,
good thing Home Lucifer and Star Locket came out around the same time.
Yeah.
That might have been like another lost in the post office story.
But I was like, but this is not the package I'm looking for because if you compare the two tracking numbers, these aren't the same numbers. So he was like, okay, well, let me go back to the back. I was like, oh my god, I bet you $1 million that I was like sitting here thinking, oh my god, I bet you she's like gone forever. I have a feeling she's lost. I was like, oh my god, she's lost.
They sent her back.
Can't find her. And then when he went to the back, he comes back out with a huge package. It was like, I was like, I wanted to cry because it was like, oh my god, that's her. I know it because I saw the tape, the Anaplex plus tape on it. I was like, oh my god,
so
it's a miracle.
If you didn't ask after the star locket, they would have not even brought her out in the first place.
No, he wouldn't have even. He would have let me walk away with the wrong package. And then I told him, I was telling him my story. I was telling him, hey, this is I've been waiting for this stuff, and I told him, I went to the post office for the smaller package, star locket. And he was like, well, and I told him what they said to me. He's like, well, you talked to the wrong person because if you had just come to me, I would have went and looked for it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't believe you one bit because I don't believe anything what the post office says. They are liars.
So just remember, you have to be the one that fights for yourself. You cannot expect the post office to do it for you. You will have to fight if it comes down to it.
But the thing is that there's a point with the post office that it gets to a point where you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Because that's where it got to with her, was to the point of, I'm just going to have to wait until she comes because there's nothing else. I can call them as much as they want, but they're not going to give me any information. And it got to that point.
You got seriously lucky with the star locket. Because if
Yeah.
he had brought out who Lucifer first, you would have just walked out.
The star locket would have ended up either going back to Japan or just being lost.
Yeah. It
But-
would have been a lost cause.
This is not the only two things that had happened. Actually, beginning of this month, I actually was getting a small Sailor Moon item, and it was one of the gashapons, and that item actually, I had been waiting for like a month or so, and that item, no, it wasn't a month. It was like about 2 to 3 weeks, but it was supposed to come faster than what it was. How long I was waiting. I was like, okay, where is it? Then come to find out that the package got sent back to the seller, and they damaged it. It was in the bag. She showed me the pictures. It looked like they had torn open the package.
Oh my goodness.
Took the item and just rubbed it across the street. What I'm thinking is that it fell out the actual truck.
Yeah.
And it fell on the street and got either ran over or
That's
somehow it's
most likely what happened.
Yeah, somehow got
So I was gonna say that maybe it got delivered to the wrong person, but
No.
I don't think a person would
But,
really do that.
it looked like because it was in the item was in like a little plastic bag. It looked like they just took it, rubbed it across the street, the plastic bag started ripping open, and then the item itself started getting scratched up, and it got scratched up and like a bunch of black marks on it.
Yeah, literally probably fell out of the truck. The
But-
fact that they decided to put it back was kind of odd.
Yeah,
Well, they kind of have to. They're responsible for those kind of things, even if
Wait.
it gets damaged or something.
I felt sorry for that seller because there's a bunch of items that she was selling. Thankfully, because I didn't care much about that item as much because it was just a small item or
Yeah.
whatever. But I'm happy that my first items from her came to me on time and didn't have any trouble with that because it was the little petite Sailor Moon things. It was actually Chibi Moon.
Okay.
And it was chocolates and stuff. But
yeah, those.
yeah, I actually got those on time. But that one, I felt sorry for her because she has, she sent out, a good 10, 15 packages out to people. There's a bunch of people coming on her thing saying that, oh my god, I don't know where my package is. Where's my package? What's going on? And then she had to go on there and 5 of those packages, including mine, was damaged. And she got mine first, and then there was 4 other people that she hadn't got yet. And they said, she told me that, she told everyone that the post office would not tell her whose packages were messed up, even though she was the one who sent them. And she had proof that she sent them, but they couldn't tell her. And it sucks because that girl, she's having so many issues right now because of that. And, people are trying to pull out, PayPal claims on her. There was actually a person threatening her because of that that issue.
See, the worst thing, because we know what it's like to be sellers on the internet. Trust me, anyone listening, it is not fun. It is most of you may not know this, especially if you've only been a buyer. It is so much easier to be the buyer than it is to be the seller.
Oh, of course, because
it's a million times easier.
See, it's easy to be the buyer because you have all the protection in the world.
Yeah, trust me.
If you know how to use PayPal right, you have all the protection in the world.
There's a lot of buyers that take advantage of that.
There is no seller protection whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
People, what they can do is they can buy something from somebody, get the item, then put out a PayPal claim, win, and never send the item back to the person.
Because their buyers are not responsible for that kind of thing.
Good chunk of the time it works because PayPal will side with the buyer no matter what they do.
Because the buyer is the one that they get their good reputation from.
I've actually had that happen to me.
It was like a wig or something?
Yeah, it was a wig, and the girl actually, she complained about the wig. I said, okay, fine. If you don't like it, bring it back. Send it back. I'll give you your money back. The girl never sent it back. The PayPal forced me to give her money back.
Okay, and PayPal, when they force you, they'll just take the money.
And PayPal wouldn't have listened to me to get the thing back. It was retarded. It's like, they say that there's seller protection, but there is no seller protection whatsoever.
As a seller, you have to trust. You would have to trust the buyer a lot more than the buyer has to trust you.
Yeah,
it's so much easier to be the buyer.
Which I don't get me wrong. I do love that there is buyer protection.
Yeah, it's great when you're a buyer.
Yeah, it's great. I love that PayPal has that, but it's just sometimes it's really easy to abuse it.
It's starting to get a little better nowadays because now you can also have buyer rating. eBay has buyer rating. So if you're a sucky customer, you can the seller can rank you, and sellers can see that.
The ranking system on eBay
it
doesn't matter either because you can easily.
It's easy to fake it. You can just make fake accounts.
Yeah,
and, bring
most of those Chinese sellers that has the 100%. Most of the time, it's half of it is them making war accounts and stuff, or getting friends and stuff like that. To just give them rate up. I don't remember how they would do it, but I've heard that that's what they do.
Yeah.
And then
there's enough people that can do it.
It's very easy to do. Even on Amazon and stuff, it's I don't trust feedback, especially if they have a crap ton of feedback.
And they're a new seller, and that's just a little weird.
I really don't trust the feedback, especially the ones that look like it's the same thing over and over again in a row. It's you can't trust it, so you have to read they'll have 3 or 4 negatives, and you have to read those negatives and see what it is. It's hard to trust eBay in general.
It's hard to trust the internet with anything nowadays. If you're a seller, you must really, really either need to get rid of your item or be sure that the profit is worth it, because it's not the funnest thing, especially because I've put a lot of work into being a seller. I've put a crap ton of work. I literally arrange all my stuff to make good pictures, and then I'll make good prices and everything, especially because sellers, for PayPal, they have to pay the fees. Buyers don't have to pay the fees. Most sellers are smart and they tack on the fees, but but yeah, most sellers, they're expected to tack on the fees to the buyer, but they're not required to.
About PayPal fees, it's actually, I will let people know now that it's actually against PayPal's rules to make the buyer pay for those fees. You are not supposed to do that. It's actually
that's a key. A lot of people do not realize this, but as a buyer, you are not
you are not supposed to pay for the fees. It's in their rule. I don't remember where it was, but I remember reading it. It is in their rules that you're not supposed to do that.
That's a seller's responsibility.
It's hard to get past that, but usually if I have the choice to not pay for it, I always just they tell them they have to pay for that.
No,
it's not me.
PayPal never even has a calculator for fees. That's because it's automatically taken from the seller's profit, which is actually pretty generous of PayPal because they're not taking any fees. eBay, Amazon. Honestly, PayPal's not a selling site, so it doesn't matter. But eBay, Amazon, all of them, they will take a cut Obviously for a reason, it's because, I mean, logically, it's because you're using their site and their name to make a sale.
And
Which-
they need to make money too.
Yeah, and as a seller, obviously, you'll have more chance of making the sale from those sites, comparatively as if you're trying to sell it on Facebook or Craigslist on your own thing. I mean, Craigslist, yeah, but like Facebook, I mean, you'll get 100% of the profits, but you'll get less of the public.
But technically, you don't really get the 100% of the profits because
Yeah.
PayPal takes out of that too. So
That's what the fees are for.
Yeah.
That's why, like,
even though their fees are, I believe their fees are better than eBay's and Amazon's, but
way better. They're so
Yeah.
much better. Because it's like, also you have to calculate your own shipping, which most of the time isn't too bad anyway, as long as you you ship properly and stuff. A lot of times, if you're a seller, don't get lazy on shipping, please. Don't be like, I mean, we've done it, but like, sometimes I mean, like, I'll put, like, boxes are heavy, so you want to use a bag. But, if it's a soft item, like a shirt or a plushie, bag is fine if you secure it enough. Make sure that there's no tears in anything. But, like, anything else, like a box, like a game or something, well, a game can go in, like, a bubble wrap mailer. Figurines, no. Figurines in a box. And it needs proper insulation, padding and stuff like that. Yeah. Books.
if you're going to sell a figure, please do not wrap it up in a bag and send it out.
So,
I have actually heard of people doing that, and somebody's scrap got super damaged.
quick story. I got an amiibo and someone put it in a bubble wrap mailer. They took the amiibo out of the packaging, and surprise, surprise, that's what happened to the amiibo. It broke. So, I broke an amiibo.
At least it was another one.
Yeah, it was just Peach, so it's okay. I had to fix it though. It was super blue. I fixed it once, and then I fell off my desk and broke, so I had to fix it again. I mean, those they still will work, so it's okay, but it's not as fun. So that is the shipping.
That's
tales.
the shipping crap.
So as a figurine collector, just be wary.
Shipping sucks.
USPS is probably not your friend, but
See, the only problem is
everything
that
else is more expensive.
well, the only problem is that we have to deal with USPS
Yeah,
because
it's an inevitability.
because
If you
most
want
places
international shipping, it's USPS.
most places don't offer FedEx.
Nope.
And the only way I think the only way to get FedEx on at Mandrake is I believe you have to get the DHL, and that's like really expensive.
It's crazy.
I don't even bother trying it because I think it's expensive.
I'm trying to figure out what to name this podcast. Something about like USPS screwing you over.
Oh God.
So until next time.
Next time we will do a review on
Something.
I guess we could do a review on Lucifer or something.
We can do a review on all of the homers in our collection. And if I love how we were just talking about sales. If anybody is interested in a Home Lucifer Nendoroid, it's completely sealed, mint in box, please contact me. What?
This is not a selling thing.
Say goodbye.
I'm not saying goodbye.
Come on, you have to close it. I'm not closing it until you say bye.
Bye.
What was that?
Bye.
Oh my goodness.